Can you pass me the salt, please? Can you pass me the salt, please? How do I turn on the lights in this room? How do I turn on the lights in this room? Do you have a charger I could borrow? Do you have a charger I could borrow? Could you please pass me a napkin? Could you please pass me a napkin? Where is the nearest ATM? Where is the nearest ATM? How do I connect to the Wi-Fi here? How do I connect to the Wi-Fi here? Can you help me with my luggage? Can you help me with my luggage? Do you have a menu in English? Do you have a menu in English? Where can I find the nearest pharmacy? Where can I find the nearest pharmacy? Is there a public restroom nearby? Is there a public restroom nearby? Can I get a glass of water, please? Can I get a glass of water, please? How do I use this washing machine? How do I use this washing machine? Where is the closest bus stop? Where is the closest bus stop? Do you sell tickets for this event? Do you sell tickets for this event? Can you tell me the way to the train station? Can you tell me the way to the train station? Is there a public library around here? Is there a public library around here? How much is a one-way ticket? How much is a one-way ticket? Can I have a receipt for this purchase? Can I have a receipt for this purchase? Where is the lost and found office? Where is the lost and found office? How do I get to the city centre? How do I get to the city centre? Can I have a table for two, please? Can I have a table for two, please? Do you accept credit cards? Do you accept credit cards? What time does this store close? What time does this store close? Is there a nearby gas station? Is there a nearby gas station? How do I book a hotel room? How do I book a hotel room? Can I pay with cash? Can I pay with cash? Is there a vegetarian option on the menu? Is there a vegetarian option on the menu? How do I file a complaint? How do I file a complaint? Where can I find a local map? Where can I find a local map? Can you recommend a good coffee shop? Can you recommend a good coffee shop? What's the checkout time? What's the checkout time? How do I call a taxi? How do I call a taxi? Can I have a glass of red wine? Can I have a glass of red wine? Do you have a children's menu? Do you have a children's menu? Where is the nearest post office? Where is the nearest post office? How do I send a letter? How do I send a letter? Is there an English-speaking doctor nearby? Is there an English-speaking doctor nearby? Can I have a to-go bag, please? Can I have a to-go bag, please? What's the schedule for public transportation? What's the schedule for public transportation? How do I order a taxi? How do I order a taxi? Can you show me where the emergency exit is? Can you show me where the emergency exit is? Do you have an English version of the menu? Do you have an English version of the menu? Where can I buy a city map? Where can I buy a city map? How do I report a lost item? How do I report a lost item? Is there a nearby park? Is there a nearby park? Can I have a glass of tap water? Can I have a glass of tap water? How do I get to the airport? How do I get to the airport? Do you have a table by the window? Do you have a table by the window? Can you tell me the nearest metro station? Can you tell me the nearest metro station? Is there a nearby car rental service? Is there a nearby car rental service? How do I get to the nearest beach? How do I get to the nearest beach? Can I pay with a credit card? Can I pay with a credit card? Do you have a delivery option? Do you have a delivery option? Where is the nearest police station? Where is the nearest police station? How do I book a guided tour? How do I book a guided tour? Can you recommend a good local restaurant? Can you recommend a good local restaurant? What's the price for a one-day pass? What's the price for a one-day pass? How do I reserve a table? How do I reserve a table? Is there a nearby public park? Is there a nearby public park? Can I try a sample of this product? Can I try a sample of this product? Do you sell tickets for public transportation? Do you sell tickets for public transportation? How do I get to the city's main attractions? How do I get to the city's main attractions? Can I have the bill, please? Can I have the bill, please? Where is the nearest shopping mall? Where is the nearest shopping mall? Is there an English-speaking tour guide? Is there an English-speaking tour guide? How do I get to the Tourist Information Center? How do I get to the Tourist Information Center? Can I pay with a different currency? Can I pay with a different currency? Do you have a dessert menu? Do you have a dessert menu? What's the return policy for this store? What's the return policy for this store? How do I get to the local market? How do I get to the local market? Can you recommend a good place for breakfast? Can you recommend a good place for breakfast? Is there a nearby public pool? Is there a nearby public pool? How do I purchase a museum ticket? How do I purchase a museum ticket? Can I have a table for 4, please? Can I have a table for 4, please? Where is the nearest train platform? Where is the nearest train platform? Do you have a kids menu? Do you have a kids menu? How do I get to the nearest bus terminal? How do I get to the nearest bus terminal? Can you tell me the way to the historical district? Can you tell me the way to the historical district? Is there a local tourist office? Is there a local tourist office? How do I schedule an appointment? How do I schedule an appointment? Can I have a refill, please? Can I have a refill, please? What's the best way to explore the city? What's the best way to explore the city? Where can I find a local park for jogging? Where can I find a local park for jogging? How do I get to the famous landmarks? How do I get to the famous landmarks? Can you recommend a good spot for sightseeing? Can you recommend a good spot for sightseeing? Is there a nearby gym? Is there a nearby gym? How do I purchase tickets for the theater? How do I purchase tickets for the theater? Can I have a table with a view, please? Can I have a table with a view, please? Do you have any daily specials? Do you have any daily specials? What's the best way to get to the beach? What's the best way to get to the beach? Where is the nearest public restroom? Where is the nearest public restroom? How do I access the rooftop terrace? How do I access the rooftop terrace? Can you recommend a good place for shopping? Can you recommend a good place for shopping? Is there a local fitness center? Is there a local fitness center? How do I rent a bicycle? How do I rent a bicycle? Can I have a table by the fireplace, please? Can I have a table by the fireplace, please? Do you have a senior citizen discount? Do you have a senior citizen discount? What's the best way to explore the local culture? What's the best way to explore the local culture? Where is the nearest live music venue? Where is the nearest live music venue? How do I access the public transportation system? How do I access the public transportation system?